let's get some objects.
Oh, yes.
Who's got a personal thing? Maybe it's a membership card like we just did. Maybe you have playing cards. But
yes.
if you have a gift that somebody gave you, a personal thing, pull it out and we'll try to get over to you.
It could be something passed down to generations in your family. I'm going to give you my back for just a few moments because I know there are still some that are very skeptical, and that's okay. We're not trying to take that away from you.
What am I looking at then, Tess?
I think this person thinks of an item with value to it. I saw the building at first and it made me realize that the machine that you focus on, that you visualize with, has something to do with this card that you have that I think allows you to get some money or do some transactions of banking. Is it you with the bank card?
It is a banking card. Yeah, very good. Exactly. Here it is now. That's right, definitely. Identify the bank, Tess.
So if I get this right, you'll know it's yours. And I have to say it's not a bank that I'm familiar with, the way the thoughts are coming through. But I would say, is it Regions?
It's Regions Bank.
Yes.
Never heard of the bank. It's a Regions Bank. And next, you didn't mention your name. First name?
Think of it for me. Do you pronounce it? Is it Peyton? Patton? Okay. I'm from Canada. What can I say?
Here it is. She described it now. Get his attention, please. His last name, Patton.
I think your last name is Gillian. How do you say it?
Gillian?
Yeah.
It is Gillian.
Yeah.
You notice the say the credit card number, Tess.
I'd love to do that. A little vague, but I think I've got some.
Go ahead, look at it. She'll tell you. Say it mentally.
In your mind, you're saying it. 4 numbers. 5201.
The last 4 numbers, 5201?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did you get the rest of the numbers, Tess?
I did.
Very good. Did you get the expiry date?
Oh yeah, I got that.
Did you get the security code in the back?
Got that too?
Thank you so much, Pat. Really.
Let me get something to make you sweat a little bit on that. All right, good. So see, anything. I'm going to get all this great information. And
What is this man's name, Tess?
I think, well, I had 2 coming across. This one, Frank.
Is your name?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
See, that's right, definitely, that's it. Can you get this right? Pull something out of your pocket. Last name, Frank.
Would I be right if I say Monaco?
Is it Frank Monaco?
Absolutely.
Or do you get this from Frank, Tess?
Something really important you use on a regular basis, something you keep close to you, something that tells me it's identifying you, Frank. I think this is your driver's license.
Definitely, continue. It's your driver's license?
Absolutely.
I'm not from this state of Pennsylvania. I think we have to go to the state of New York. That's where it's issued,
From
right?
New York?
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It is, definitely. Now, can you get this right? Go on. She identified your first name and your last name. You got a middle name, yes or no?
I do.
How many people in this room know your middle name?
Not many.
The initial is on the driver's license.
I was thinking N.
It's Frank N. Monaco, yes.
Correct.
Something we use very often is known as Sean. Isn't there an S in that name?
In your
Frank.
middle name?
Frank?
In your middle name, is there an
Oh,
S?
yes.
Now you see the challenges I face. An A also?
An A?
Yes.
Is it actually Nicholas?
Is the middle name Nicholas?
Correct.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Exactly. And still get more.
I'll try.
What about his zodiac sign, Tess?
Ah.
You know your astrology sign? Yeah.
Okay, if I connect with you on this and I say Gemini, would you agree?
Are you a Gemini?
Because Gemini actually is in the month of May and June. I believe you were born in the month of May.
You born in May?
Yes.
The 28th.
Is it May the 28th?
Yes, it
May the 28th. Right. You want to go for the year? It's totally up to you. You see
No matter, oh good, because I was already getting an impression of 19.
Is that correct?
64.
Is it 64?
is. Absolutely.
Yeah, but
Yes. All right, good. Let's keep doing more because I want to get to as many of you as possible. And really, even if I didn't have the blindfold on, there are things that you hold on to, that you look at, that you think about, that are not written anywhere on the item that you have. It wouldn't give it away to me. And I'm not asking you to believe in anything you witness here tonight, but you really open your minds, enjoy the magic, and you will see that you also can create this magic in your mind.
Very good. Describe this I'm looking at now. Can you get this, Tess? If if you can describe this.
I can try.
You look at it, go ahead.
I think that the person has an amazing mind. They like to manipulate things. Well, I guess most of you do, but I forgot who my audience was. I think of the square, I think of the cube, I think it's a Rubik's Cube, yes?
It is a Rubik's Cube.
Yes. Very
All
good.
the colors in the cube, place your finger on any one of the colors. It's your choice. Completely. Very good.
You kept changing your mind on the colors. It was a brighter color that came through.
You got it?
Yes, I think it's a red.
And you chose the color red?
Yes.
Exactly. See, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I kept getting a thought about Emma.
Oh, I didn't ask you your name. What is your first name?
Emma.
It is Emma. Thank you so much, Emma.
Lovely
I really
to connect
appreciate
with
doing
you.
that for us.
Good mind.
Who has like a gift? Maybe it's something somebody gave you. Stand up, she'll give it a
It
try.
could be something passed down the generations of your family. You know those.
Look at
special
this
things.
article. There it is. Continue.
So we were asking for gifts, but this is not what this is. It's something with energy. Maybe it's a little drained of energy. I was thinking of the person that focused on the battery.
And this is a battery.
Yes.
Can you identify the brand name of the battery?
I think it's from one of the stores, pharmacy, CVS.
From CVS?
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, it is. And continue the expiry date on the battery test.
Ah, okay.
The month and the year?
Yes, I think it's in the month of November, but not this year. Quite a few years. 2025.
Is it
Yeah.
November 2025?
Yeah.
Yes. That's it. Okay. See what you got.
And did you get that from Adam?
I didn't even ask your name. What is your first name?
It's Adam.
Thanks a
Thanks
lot.
for the challenge, Adam. I know that's what that was about. I don't mind at all.
Something somebody gave you. If you
Yes.
have a gift that was maybe
Sure.
handed down from
Oh, yes.
a previous family generation, that would be great. Or maybe it was a special gift for a special occasion.
It could even be one of your mentors here. Maybe you've been coming to the camp for a little while and you have a strong connection with one of them. You know how this goes. They understand how you think. They help you find your pathway to have the success and happiness in your life with what you're doing with your magic and your mentalism, because I know it's crossing both paths here quite a bit. And
So try.
let me try it, yeah?
Think of this, Tess.
Okay, your thought is not as strong, but I believe, were you focusing on something that you wear? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, but not clothing, jewelry, right? Jewelry, it's actually a watch, isn't
She
it?
identified it exactly.
Yes. And is your brand, is it your brand is it Seiko?
It's the same.
Yeah.
And now here the exact time, Tess.
I think it's 9:07.
Is it 9:07?
Yes.
See, that's right. See, she knows. Is it a gift to you?
I think it is, isn't it? Isn't it? Because I keep thinking about a woman and a connection, a family member. Am I on the right track? Because that's what's coming through.
Is it from a family member?
I'm thinking like a mother to son. Is this from your mom?
Yes. Is your mother's name engraved in the watch?
It's not.
How many people know your mother's first name in this room today?
Maybe like 2.
Is there any way in the world Tessa knows your mother?
No.
Impossible.
Not at all.
You're not going to tell me. Describe it mentally. Go on. Now go ahead. Try and send it to Tessa. Mother's first name.
You don't normally call her by her first name, but what it sounds in my mind is like Juliet.
Is it Juliet?
Wonderful. All right. I'm glad we're making our way around and connecting with so many of you so that we can all feel like we're making these bonds, that we're touching our thoughts. And it's incredible how this can happen. You know, there's people you know in your life that you feel you have a connection with.
What is this I have, Tess?
This is a person who's focusing on information that allows you, gives you permission, permits you. It's a card, some kind of a registration card.
Okay, right. It's a registration.
Yes.
Okay, but not for you, right? No, not. I start to see the image appearing of an animal. I'm thinking you're focusing on a dog.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a registration card for your dog.
Yes.
This other, his first name says?
Do you go by the formal version, Charles, or
Is it Charlie?
Yes.
It is? And the other, right? Go on, go ahead. His dog. How many people know your dog?
No one here.
No one. Never asked you. Never even mentioned. Is it a male or female dog, Tess?
I thought it was female.
Is it a female dog?
Yes.
It is. It's not that impressive. It's a 50-50 chance. Go even further. Dog's first name. Or the only name. It's a dog.
Is it Chloe?
Nothing. In fact, that's it. It really is. This is fast. Thank you so much. Appreciate you helping out. Charles.
So Charles,
Hold on, Charles.
you could call your dog by your last name if you wanted to, right?
Yes.
Is that Kalinsky? Am I saying it right or
What is
close?
That's my mother's current last name.
Kalinsky?
Yes.
Your mother's
Give it up for
current
Charles.
last name. I like
That's
that
it.
explanation.
One more object. Is
Yes.
somebody with a photograph? Somebody have a picture of somebody who isn't here. And you could go to Instagram, you could go into your Facebook page, you could pull up some friends. Maybe there's a picture that of a friend who's doing something in
Yes.
an unusual situation on
That's
Instagram.
good.
If you want to do
Sure.
that, that'd be great. Just
And you might, lockets are becoming popular again. Some people have them in their necklace, some still have them in their wallets, paper pictures. That's fine too. In fact, in some ways they might be even better. There's something about that connection with them, the history of it, that, because we take so many photographs on our phones, so after a while we don't even remember of so many of them, unless it's something really significant that has stamped its memory in your mind. But now, Jeff, I don't know if you're just going to get one person, but if you want to, we could try a couple. I know that's more challenging, but that would ensure that I connect with many more people. So if we can do that, that would be
Don't
great.
even give me any hints. Nothing. I don't want to know anything except your first name. Jack. This is Jack.
That's correct.
Now, Jack. It's a photograph test. What does it say? See if she gets it now. You gotta.
I understand why I feel a little bit of confusion. I realize that you're not just thinking of one person, you're thinking of a few people. And the love that's in your heart and mind is really powerful. I'm thinking actually right now you focused on your family.
Is this your family?
Yes.
Here, how many people in the photograph test?
I think there are 7.
How many people in the photograph?
7.
Good, that's it. And do you know, is it a special occasion or is this just a get-together?
It's a
Don't even say
celebration.
was it a celebration?
It's an accomplishment that has occurred, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I believe it's because of the success that comes from graduating.
Oh my God!
I never asked any of this. Is it you that graduated or somebody else? Don't say names, but is it you or somebody else?
It's somebody else.
It's somebody else. I want you to hold on to this photograph and focus on one of the people in the photograph. Go on, concentrate. 7 people.
Yes. Alex?
Is it Alex?
That means yes.
Give him a big hand. Tess, take your blindfold off, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing. Yes, sir. We'll try one more. So, here's the thing. I gotta point out, because people, and especially you guys, and we can share some things with you. There's no electronics. There's no hidden earphones. We don't use any electronics in what we do. What we do, we could do on a beach in our bathing suits. That's the truth. And there's nothing set up with anybody in the audience. We don't prearrange things. And people, they always challenge us after the show. So we always say, if anybody ever proves that there's any kind of secret electronics involved, any earphones, microphones, cameras, anything of that nature, it is true, Tessa will write a check for $100,000.
It won't be a good check.
But you will write a check. Speaking of money, is there anybody here with a large bill, or actually any bill, because I don't want to get to impossible situations here. Somebody have like a $100 bill, 50, 20, the bigger the bill, the better this gets. The bigger the bill. We're going to change things around, Adam. I'm coming back out into the audience. So a big bill, large bill, and this is not set up.
Yeah.
No.
I've turned away now, and so you're sure that I can't see a thing. So we do ask for a big bill because we find you really focus more. You know how that goes.
Yes, it surely is. In fact, Tess,
So,
okay, go ahead, Jennifer.
a lot of people were holding up money, but I get a sense that we're getting someone that has a lot of money usually. At least that's my vibration, that's what I get. Is this Mark?
Yeah.
Mark D'Souza, right?
Mark D'Souza.
Yes.
And no, Mark, this is not set up. We didn't pre-read on it. I didn't even know you were coming. I didn't know you'd be in the audience. So this is a random bill out of your pocket, yes? And just remember the value exactly. Now, call this test.
In mind, I want you to think of what it's worth, and I think we did get lucky. I believe that is a $100 bill.
Yeah, about this, it's a $100 bill. She identified. The serial number on the bill.
Okay. No two in the world
Light on
alike.
Mark. Light on
So, think of the numbers, not the letters. I think a 5 is the first number.
First number five?
Is that a 9?
Yes.
A 1?
Yes.
A 4?
Yes.
8?
Yes.
6?
Yes.
1?
Yes.
9.
Yes.
Mark, do me a favor and think of the letters.
Go on, look and see if she knows.
C letter, 3 letters, L, B, M.
Did she get them all?
Yes.
She got it.
Now I know what you're thinking. So it's time for us to be going.
You're right. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great week. Thank you.